All you pirates can rejoice. Resident Evil 7 looks like it was cracked already. Welcome to Give It Thought, I'm Jake, and let's take a look at the report that Resident Evil 7 is already available to play for free. I mean, it's illegal, so don't do it, but you're able to now. According to DSOG, Resident Evil 7 is now cracked and in record time for games with Denuvo anti-piracy software. This time it only took the hackers, would you call them hackers? Either way, it only took them 5 days to get past the once uncrackable anti-piracy software that Denuvo claimed they had. Now they call it more of a pirate deterrent, but I remember when this software was touted as an unbreakable wall. As DSOG reports, this basically means that all Denuvo games may be cracked in the coming months, and that future games protected by it may be cracked in a matter of days. So clearly this is bad news for those companies who packed on that Denuvo anti-tampering software to deter the theft of their games. As mentioned by DSOG, the question is now, will Capcom remove this anti-piracy software from Resident Evil 7? Some gamers have a thorn in their side when it comes to this software, because it allegedly hinders some games' playability. The 5 device per day limitation of playing certain games, and the reported SSD degradation have kept some gamers from even touching those games with the Denuvo protection on there. That really makes playing games that you buy quite annoying, so some gamers have taken to boycotting any game with the software attached. Like I said, this is a record-breaking crack because the software was thwarted in 5 days. Recently, I did a video covering Doom's crack, which took months. But now it looks like hackers, I'm just going to call them hackers, but it looks like they've caught on to whatever pattern Denuvo is using to hinder them from cracking those games. Of course, all of this is done to combat theft. But what happens when the software that is supposed to protect those games fails to do so? Well, Bethesda dropped their investment into Denuvo just as soon as the cracked copy of Doom went online, as did Playdead once a cracked version of Inside hit the internet. So it looks like there is no contract in place for the developers and publishers to keep Denuvo on there for any specified amount of time. According to Denuvo, the purpose of their software is to keep pirates away during the initial sales windows of games. Clearly, this worked with Doom. But now we're seeing Resident Evil 7 being cracked within 5 days, so that is obviously within that sales window. It is unclear at this time how Capcom will react to this and whether or not the studio will drop the software from the game since it did not do its job, so make sure you keep your eyes on this channel for future updates on this story. And I just wanted to catch everyone up on the news that Resident Evil 7 has now been cracked, and within 5 days of release. Like with any story like this, I'd love to hear your opinion on this. Do you pirate games? And if so, why do you do it? Is it a financial thing, or more of a protest to the gaming companies? I'm always interested to hear about this subject, so be sure to give me any and all of your thoughts down below. And I think that's it from me today. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and make sure you follow me on Twitter at GiveItThought1. Links are, as always, in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, give thought to everything.